Outside the window, white breath spreads softly on the glass. And in this late winter night cafe, the yellow lights are quietly glowing. On the table, my art notebook, today's date already written, and the sighs that kept circling in my chest. I finally tried to catch them in words. There was so much I wanted to say, but never a single greeting to myself. Even one line of you did well always felt too precious to spend on me. Winter night, as I close my heart notebook, I slowly let go of today's version of me. Instead of judging right or wrong, I tell myself just making it here's enough. Like the snowflakes falling silently outside, I hold on to a small piece of relief. And with slightly trembling fingers I write, thank you for working so hard today, my heart. Numbers flashing and notifications are still standing in line in my head. But at least for now, instead of future worries, I try to think first of the me who survived today. Between the tones I wish I could erase, I see my own face that still try to smile. Watching my reflection in the window, for the first time I offer myself a gentle grin. Compared to other people's standards, I might look full of shortcomings, but with a pace that only I can feel, the path that brought me here was never wrong. Winter night, as I close my heart notebook, I keep this one space only for myself. Take out the comforts I kept postponing and carefully write them next to my name. Thanks to that tiny flame of her heart that wouldn't go out in the cold wind, I've made it through another season, so it's enough to write, this is it for today. Someday when I open this notebook again, I'll remember not the numbers, but the air, the window seat, the cooling mug of tea, and this night air that never blamed me. Even if nothing seems to have changed, if there is one quiet difference tonight, it's that the first person to hold me close has finally become myself. In this cafe where I close my heart notebook, on a winter night I finish my letter to me. It's okay, even if you're imperfect, I hope you always come back to yourself. As the snow taps lightly on the window, I slowly write down the final line on some future tired shaking day. This page might be the one that saves me. Winter night in this cafe of heart notebooks, I leave behind one quiet song and whisper to myself, you did well today. A small greeting to tomorrow's me. Again today, my notification window is filled with upcoming payment dates, and the calculator in my head never seems to get a break. But when I look out the window, the first snow has quietly started to fall. And in this little cafe where my feet have stopped, time moves slower for everyone but me. I loosen the grip of both hands on the table, and just for one day I decide to take care of my breath, not the numbers. If I think about next month, even this cup of coffee feels like a luxury. But for the sake of the tired me today, I wanna close my eyes just this once. Tonight, no bills, just winter. I let myself rest, gently closing my heart notebook for now. Without judging, without calculating, I seat the me who made it here at this table. Outside, the wind is bitterly cold, but inside my breathing slowly evens out. It's okay, tonight I just rest. I write that single line in my heart this winter night. At another table, someone is writing down their year-end plans, and somewhere else, two lovers are untangling their hurt feelings. Between all of that, quietly, I simply feel the warmth of my cup. Before this heat disappears, there's one thing I wanna say to myself. I remember how the last spot was always reserved for me. So at least for tonight I change the order and practice taking care of myself first. Tonight, no bills, just winter. I let myself rest, leaving the backlog of thoughts outside for a while. Instead of a to-do list, I write one line. Even if I'm late, it's still okay. Among all the endless bills and statements, I remind myself that I am still a living person. And like this warm mug in my hands, I hold myself gently for just one winter night. Even if no miracle happens, this night will not be wasted. These small moments of catching my breath, the ones that don't show up in any account, may someday pile up, so that when things feel heavy again, I can remember this winter cafe and say, yes, I'm allowed to rest at least once. Tonight, no bills, just winter. I let myself rest instead of postponing everything to tomorrow's me. This one choice to comfort who I am now might be the very thing that saves me later. Through the bright white of the falling snow, I feel my shoulders grow just a little lighter. And on the last line of my heart tonight, I write, today I rest, and that is my courage. Even as I open the cafe door to leave, the worries are still the same. But at least for this one winter night, it was okay. I allow myself to stop just for me. At the end of the alley, where winter wind slips in, when I heard your footsteps coming home. Under the porch light when we held hands, your fingertips always felt so cold. Before putting on any gloves, you carried grocery bags with bare hands. A few tangerines, a carton of milk, and all the days you hid behind them. I sighed, how cold it must have been for you. Back then I didn't understand why your rough hands hurt my heart so much. But now I think I'm starting to know. Now that I'm old enough to cross some winters too. Mom's winter hands, daughter's warm tea. Now I wanna be the one to ask first. How was your day? Was it too cold out there? Carefully taking out these quiet questions. You warmed my hands through all those childhood winters, and now I wrap yours in both of mine with a single cup of tea and one line in my heart notebook. Mom, you can rest now. Looking at the tiny scars hidden between your wrinkles. This one's from making kimchi, that one from washing dishes. You laughed it off as you told those stories. All the emotional expenses you never wrote in any bank book are now stamped laid into my chest. Warm in this winter from the inside. What did the numbers next to my name really mean to you? Pride, worry, regret. On this night I feel like I don't need to ask. Mom's winter hands, daughter's warm tea. Tonight I sit you down in front of me and say, it was enough, you truly worked so hard for the first time on a winter evening. If the countless seasons you lost were what lit the road in front of me, then for the winters that remain I wanna stand a little more on your side, keeping you warm. Someday the lines on my own hands will look a lot like yours. And when that day comes I'll remember love doesn't always have to mean sacrifice. Like opening a notebook you never dared to write for yourself with your own name on the cover. From now on I hope each new season will finally be written for you too. Mom, you know how grateful I am, right? Mom's winter hands, daughter's warm tea between the rising steam of our cups. Our long winters sit face to face and slowly begin to melt into evening. In the corner of my heart notebook I write, because of her I've made it this far. On some night when I'm lost again I'll open this very page and remember holding your winter hands inside mine. With a slightly trembling voice I tell you I'm a bit of an adult now, so I hope the rest of your winters can finally be warm. Thank you, Mom. It's cold, but it feels nice, right? Let's just walk a little tonight. On this narrow winter alley where the snow is slowly piling up, our footsteps side by side sway a little as they go forward. We try to cover the silence with small talk that doesn't mean much, but the sigh you couldn't let out spreads between your white breasts. You can tell me, I'll listen. Housing prices, old age, parents' health, the kids, my own body not being the same as before. I don't have any grand answers, but tonight I want my walking beside you to be my reply. Snowy alley, the worries we shared, words that once felt like the end of the world become a little lighter here as we walk this road side by side tonight. For as long as we walk this alley, it will turn into a beautiful place between the falling snowflakes we leave behind. An invisible sentence, it's okay, I'm right here, it's okay, yeah, I'm here. Every time a bill notification pops up, I sometimes feel like I can't breathe either. And all those times I wondered, am I the only one like this? Start to loosen as I listen to you. Behind all the days we kept smiling and enduring, our hearts piled up like drawers. And tonight we take them out one by one, shaking them gently, checking the light inside each other. No one lives perfectly while holding a calculator in their hand. And maybe instead of the right answer, what we need is simply footsteps next to ours. Snowy alley, the worries we shared, there are no correct solutions, but breathing is easy together. Between all the cold stories, we feel one warm line of breath seep in tonight. The moments we laughed on this alley will remain in our memory. If we find ourselves walking here again someday, tired and worn, we'll say, this is where we talked about all that, and remember each other. Under the streetlight, our two shadows overlap and stretch along the ground. And suddenly a thought seeps in, maybe the warmest heater is between people. The snow keeps falling quietly, but our hearts grow a little less lonely. We may not know where this road will lead, but for now it feels okay just to walk together. Hey, yeah, tell me it's okay, take your time. Snowy alley, the worries we shared, someday we might forget the details, but in this winter air tonight, our warmth will remain for sure. For someone else, this alley may be just another road they pass, but for us it will always be a beautiful place where our worries melted like snow. As the snow Beyond the dark office windows, a few overtime lights are still left on the seat where I felt like I should stay a little longer too. I turned my back for once. Instead of the last subway car home, I choose a small winter cafe. And in this quiet place, so late at night, I gently open a little space just for me. The thought, am I allowed to rest like this, comes as naturally as breathing. But at least for tonight I wanna leave that voice up at the counter. No overtime, just a late winter cafe for me. An early end to work and a late start to rest. But while I sit under this yellow light, I decide not to feel guilty about it, as I slowly open my heart notebook. Instead of all the words that exhausted me today, I write down the breaths that carried me here. One line that says, you did well today. Yeah, this is enough for tonight. Next to the half-cooled mug on the table lies a name card with my name on it. The title that spent all day explaining who I am. I flip it over and in small letters I write a wish I never said out loud. Money and work do matter, but I don't wanna lose myself. I'm so used to cutting up my time to fit into everyone else's schedule, but for this one late winter night I wanna turn the hands of the clock toward me. No overtime, just a late winter cafe for me. In this corner where accumulated fatigue melts, instead of shortening my to-do list, I add more reasons why I deserve to be here. For someone like me who finds it so awkward to say I'm allowed to rest, this little cafe corner becomes a practice notebook for self-kindness. Someday when I remember this night, I won't recall achievements but the air, the music from a small cafe speaker, the quiet lights that didn't blame me. Skipping over time tonight may not transform my entire life, but when I'm about to collapse someday, the memory that I could stop once before might be what holds me up. Breathe. It's okay. Let's just stop here for today. No overtime, just a late winter cafe for me. I quietly paste this night into my heart notebook. Even when another busy tomorrow comes, I hope I can open this page now and then. If the cost of this rest doesn't show up on any calculator, but makes my life a little longer and softer, then tonight's coffee and courage which will be the best small investment I've made. As I step out of the cafe door, there's still no perfect answer, but at least tonight I became someone who stopped once for myself. You did well. Today's me. Instead of year-end tax, tonight I'll balance myself. On the desk, piled up papers for year-end tax adjustment. Every line you highlight in yellow turns into another string of sighs. You try to calculate how much of your time this year turned into money. And suddenly your eyes in the mirror feel a little unfamiliar tonight. So many days you deducted yourself like another expense item. So many days you forced yourself to endure as if collecting reward points. But maybe just once instead of numbers, you can open your heart notebook. Year-end heart balance sheet, not just tax tonight. You sit this year's version of yourself down, and by your own standards, not anyone else's. You write what you lost and what you kept. You let go of the words that hurt you and keep only the moments that saved you. Pasting one quiet balance sheet in the corner of your heart notebook on this winter night. Yeah. For all that, you did well. You remember the days you circled on the calendar, the ones you wanted to keep, and count your small victories on your fingers one by one. Your bank balance may still feel lacking, but you know you are not empty-handed. There are people who stayed by your side, and the self who never completely gave up. You didn't do everything right, but you didn't throw everything away either. And somehow that truth starts to feel like comfort in your chest. If you had to grade yourself on this last page of the year, you made mistakes, but still, tonight you wanna write at least pass. Year-end heart balance sheet, not just tax tonight. You add one more line of gratitude, then regret, and give a careful applause to the self who stayed on your side. Between all the things to subtract and add, you draw one bold line of resolve. Next year you'll be a little kinder to the person you are. Someday when you open this page again, you may not remember this year's numbers, but you'll remember your face enduring your trembling voice, and the way you still try to smile. You thought this was your limit, but you still made it through this winter, so that you can hold yourself again like that. You try to look at today's you with a little more generosity. You worked hard. Really. Next year, let's live a bit more as ourselves. Year and heart balance sheet, not just text tonight. You too delete the comfort you postpone, knowing that next year will also be heavy and shaky, but promising not to forget the self who's come this far. On the last line of your heart notebook you write, this year's me was better than I thought. So that on a night when you're about to collapse again, this page can stand you back up. You did well. This year's me. Let's keep going together next year. So quiet, but inside my head it's so loud. Through the window I watch the snow slowly piling up on a winter night. The world is falling asleep in whispers, but my mind still hasn't clocked out. Credit card alerts my parents held the kids' future, tomorrow's meetings. Instead of falling one by one like snowflakes, they all lit what at once like fireworks tonight. Outside feels like a silent black and white film. Inside feels like a screen full of notifications. Between these thoughts that never quiet down, I just wanna find a small place to rest my heart. Quiet snow, noisy thoughts. The scenery outside doesn't change, but I can't rest. Still in this small corner of a winter cafe, I carefully open my heart notebook as I turn my unspoken worries into lines of handwriting, one by one. The thoughts that were running wild in my head start to settle slowly like snow. Yeah. Let's breathe a little slower. Among all the things I promised to finish before the year ends, I finally find a single forgotten item. Myself hidden between the tasks on nights when everyone else seems to be living better than me. I feel even smaller, yet somehow this tiny cafe seat reminds me I'm not completely alone. Under the streetlight outside, footprints gather along with the snow, and it feels like anxiety and comfort are sitting side by side next to me, without putting them on trial, just letting them both be there as they are. I find that sometimes my breathing gets a little easier on nights like this. Quiet snow, noisy thoughts, my mind still won't stop, but these few lines I write tonight are barely holding me together. I can't quite I'd say it's okay yet, but maybe I can at least write. You still made it this far, quietly next to my own name on the last line of my heart notebook. Someday when I open this page again, my worries may not all be solved, but I'll be able to understand how complicated my heart felt this winter with a bit more kindness. Just as snow piles up silently while so much motion hides inside it, I'll realize my ordinary days were filled with invisible thoughts too. What's loud is my thoughts, not that I'm wrong as a person. Let's put some of it down. Quiet snow, noisy thoughts. Even if nothing is truly resolved tonight, at least on this one page of my heart notebook, I choose to recur, not judge myself. When another night comes and my head feels like it might burst, I hope I can open this page and say, you survived that night too. So maybe this one will pass as well. It's still so quiet, and I'm slowly growing quieter too.
Today, no carnival worries for a while. I just want to rest in winter.
On my phone screen, Renato tend to appear, but today I flip the notification face down and look up at the sky first. Between the pale clouds, winter sunlight gently settles, and even the cold air drifting in feels a little softer somehow today. After running through so many seasons just to feel like I'm surviving, even a short pause has started to feel like a crime. But maybe for one winter day, it's okay to open my heart notebook instead of the calculator. Today, no card bills, just resting in winter. Even if the statements wait for me in tomorrow's mailbox, for this one moment I allow myself a quiet space in the season, among all the worries floating like snowflakes. If I had to hold on to just one, it would be the simple fact I still made it this far. I let that sentence cover my heart today. Yeah, for today, let's stop thinking here. By the cafe window, I wrap my hands around a warm mug and gently put down the familiar calculation of I could have paid that bill with this money. Instead, today I write this, the days I endured, the moments that made me smile, gathering the things that can't be counted in money and quietly pasting them into my heart notebook. No one knows how cold the rest of this winter will be, but when I look back on this season someday, I don't want it to be remembered as worry and numbers alone. for at least this one day. I give a resting breath to winter and to myself. Today no card bills, just resting in winter. I set aside the urge to do better, and for the first time right next to my own name. Even if I'm not perfect, I'm still allowed to rest. If my temperature, my pace, and my heart can recover just a little, then maybe the single day is the best deal I'll make this season. Someday tomorrow's me will pick up the calculator again, but tonight's me wants at least this one page to be filled, not with numbers but with feelings. Card bills and bank accounts will worry me again someday, but in this winter I was living like this, breathing slowly. I want to leave that proof to myself. 오늘 가득한 걱정도 잠시 그저 별을 쉬고 싶다. Today no card bills, just resting in winter. It's okay even if nothing is solved tonight. For once I choose to touch the season in my chest before the weight on my shoulders. When a suffocating season comes again, if I can't open this page, I hope I'll say you paused once back then too, so you can rest this time as well and pull that courage out again. Today worries can wait. For now, winter is resting with me. After winding up the mountain road, I opened the small cabin door. The cold air slipping through the crack pushed me gently inside. The smell of rough wood, a pile of dry firewood, my body sinking into the old sofa. And outside the window, the whole world filled with white breath. Cabin window, a cup in the blizzard. Outside the storm is shouting wildly, but time inside this tiny room holds me in quiet arms between the crackling of the firewood and the rising steam from my mug. One warm sip lets today's fatigue fall slowly like snow. The wind beats against the wall, snow tumbles down from the roof, but curled up in the corner of the sofa, I decide to follow winter's slow pace. Nowhere I need to hurry to, no words I must say, no calls I must take. Realizing that sometimes one warm cup is enough to complete a night. Cabin window, a cup in the blizzard, while the world is erased in white. All that remains is my breathing, the quiet music watching winter pile up across the glass. I write in the corner of my heart notebook. Sometimes it's okay to stop like this, and for tonight that one line is enough. Outside is snow, inside is a winter kept just for me. Outside is snow, inside is a winter kept just for me. Leaning on an old sofa in front of the fireplace, I wrap my hands around a warm mug and listen only to the sound of burning wood. Tonight I don't need a single word. Outside the world is covered in snow. Roads and lines have all disappeared, but in this small room under the yellow light, I finally take a breath and rest. Fireplace glow and a world covered in snow. Outside is cold, but here it's a little warm. For this moment, sitting here alone, it feels not lonely, but quietly peaceful. Slowly sip my coffee and listen to my heart sinking into calm. Maybe tonight solitude is a short rest to protect myself. I flip my phone face down on the table, turn off all the notifications. Instead of checking on others, I ask myself how I am for the first time. Each time the flame flickers softly, today's worries fade a little. Even if nothing is fully solved, the fire feels like it's patting my back. Fireplace glow and a world covered in snow. Here where I sit a bit apart from the world, I reset the speed of my own heart, whispering it's okay to go slower. I fold this night into a corner of my heart so I can take it out when I'm tired again, remembering this quiet winter night when I was alone.